Well, hey there everybody, welcome back. This is JHaubz and we're back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. We're back with Ishii here. How we doing, Ishii? How we doing? Good to see ya. And let's see, we're picking up where we left off, where we got a summons from Ul'dah for the next quest line. Alright, without further ado, let us warp to Ul'dah. Alright. See what's going on in here. There's Momodi. Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... Judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. Are you called Ishii Coven River by any chance? Yune sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all this way to listen to me prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? Certainly. Alright, Momodi, what do you got? Into Copper Hell. The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. Gods almighty, another second under that sun and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale if you would be so kind. Excellent timing, Papashan. And it's just so happens the adventurer who'd be handling your petition is here. So this winsome lass is a much lauded adventurer, is she? Marvelous, marvelous. He's a paladin in disguise. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, milady. I am Papashan, formerly of the Sultan's Sword. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhaps you'd like to apprise Ishii of her mission? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development in the Copper Bell mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. What? These giants are of the clan known as the Hekaton Cherries, fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn dynasty. Alas, it seems they've managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the Hekaton cherries to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But as is oft the way of such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hekaton cherries, our ancestors induced a collapse of the mine's lowermost level. So it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried underneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well, now that's just got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copper Bell and the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demands of building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed. And that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copper Bell so as long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued, and this is the task which we would have you undertake. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, so I beg you put an end to their sorry business. Of course. Gods bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you didn't know, Copperville mines are in western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? And one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. If you say so, small persons. Oh hey, conveniently right there. Painted Mesa, you don't look suspicious at all. Well, maybe he has the mask on because of the mines. Let's hope that. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurers who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are ya? You've got guts, miss. I just hope you've got skills to go with them, cause things ain't pretty down there. The Hecaton cherries have left the place a right state, and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the Second Ool dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding efforts, the concern would never have thought to reopen. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive the buried under mountain worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug out more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt or for want of aught to build with. The stone torches keep watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. Alright, let's head on over there then. Oh, on a tomb, shoot. Alright, we haven't really done much around here. Guess looks like we're gonna have to walk. Damn it! Okay, so here's our first look at Western Thanalan. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of rocks and dirt and oversized tortoises and cactor. We're heading up to the Copperbell mines up to the north of here. And we'll see where we go from there. Alright, stone torch. Let me in. There's been an incident inside Copperbell mines. We are here to ensure that the effects are contained, but for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the Hecaton cherries? I didn't think that Papa Shan would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think about to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter at will. Thank you, Stone Torch. I will queue immediately. Alright. I'm ready. Let me in. I wanna go in. Alright, let's just wait. Hello, stranger. How are you? What up? You wanna be in my party? No, why'd you leave me? So you wanna be a part of our party, huh? That's very interesting. What are your qualifications? Let me write this stuff down. So you're a what? You're a healer? No, you look like a mage. Okay, so black mage. Very interested in things, yes. So you think you're a DPS, huh? Are you sure about that? Cause see, you should be doing the most damage, cause you are a freaking mage, but you're not. Oh, thank goodness. Yay, we got in. Well, these mines don't look too bad. Barely any giant damage. Copperville Mars. So many doors. Ooh, someone's been fighting Titan. Alright, we got a Dragoon and a Samurai. Get that key! I'll unlock this door that was open during the preview. But no. On board! Alright, here we go. Down into the depths. It's gonna overpower the crap out of all of you. All of you. All of you. Not true. It's one of the Tiger Giants! Hackathon Share Stone Hollow. The weird helmet there. Oh, certainly are weird helmets. Alright, go over here, get this fire sand. Cause we gonna blow some shit up. Hey, wait for me! I'm the tank! Okay, put the powder there. Let's blow this bitch! Bam! Into the first boss. Wow! What an easy boss! Use all your ranged attacks, guys! Ugh. Yeah. Throw a bomb! Oh. Kotos. He looks like the actual boss. Over here, big guy. I got an axe to grind with you, sir. Easy peasy. Oh, there's a key. There's a key! I just got the hell out of here now! Alright, and here's a tank only fight. I just dance. Do 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 do. I'm dancing. I wonder if I need to explode these guys. True. Oh, run! Ooh, they're smaller now. Berserk! Oh! Overpowered little puddings. Uh-oh. There's another giant. Hey, they're good looking. Ooh, he did a grand sandwich on me. Maybe I should eat a grand sandwich. Uh-oh. Slave no more! Free! Free! Dude, you've been free for 300 years according to the quest. You just show. He seems angry. Well, you know what we do with big angry dudes, right? Masters must pay! Masters must die! That's too bad for you. I'm not your master, but I'm gonna let you live. Grand Sandwiched. Oh no, he's running! Oh, he's going for the boulder on the wall. I'm just gonna stay right here. Yeah. Got through that wall really fast. Oh, hey, there's a servant. I thought he wasn't slaves anymore. Colossal slam. Too bad it wasn't a grand sandwich. Oh no, it's a colossal slam again. Too bad it's not a grand slam. Oh, someone's gonna brave his back. Alright, we did it! Oh no, we were slaves, but now we're dead. That purple guy's armor is really weird looking. Really weird looking. Oh, they're all already gone. Alright, bye kids! Guess I'll leave now. Alright, well I guess there's nothing for it but head back to Old Da and tell them the job well done. Teleportation! Oh! Oh yeah, we gotta tell Painted Mesa everything's all set. What? Okay. Why are you a duty? Yeah, this can't be good. Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operation can resume, and Ulda will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Shan the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. Of course. What could possibly be wrong with that? Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think of denying it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this. I paid for it with my own coin. What rot! You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less your choice of cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear about your crimes. Hey, did you know he's gross? But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12's as my witness. Cowards. Please, adventurer, help me, I beg of ye. I swear on me mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with my coin I saved. I wanted to treat my children to a decent meal. Three bodyguards see the excessive dude. And who in the hell are you when you're at home? This dog's master? I've had enough of this murmur's farce. You lot, teach him a lesson. Oh, you want to play this game, eh? Did you not see the axe on my back? I'll take care of this, the rest of you can watch. I don't think I can handle this. Get him! Not bad for an adventurer. Let me kick you in the fucking face. Oh, I should have stopped at the 7th ale. Stop bloody coughing at me and give me a hand, would you? You said to leave him alone. Oh no, are you trying to hit me down? Oh, you think you can just throw some fire at me and think it's okay? Huh. Should pay him more coin, dude. Get him! Oh. I wanted to get him. Haha, and everybody's laughing at you. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Run! Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you thrice over. Ah, my brain! Why am I having an echo right now? I'd swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. It's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes. Problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamities affected the whole realm, didn't it? It's the same thing happening in the other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation of being prosperous, so it's natural that refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does, but I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire patrolling the streets for riffraff. May come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins! Get your dodo tenderloins! Guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you think that Ul'dah was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Well, thank you, random passerbys, for context. Madam, are you alright? Yeah, I don't know what's going on yet. What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? You saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? I will overlook this, but just this once. 'Cause I'm a coward. God bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. It don't bear thinking about. Okay, bye! Oh, we're still here. Ever the selfless hero, I see. What? Oh, hi, Stola. It's been a while, adventurer. Good to see you. I've been watching you closely ever since you flew out of Limsa. You discharged your duty to the Admiral's personal envoy with admirable humility, and you have displayed unfaltering courage in the face of danger ever since. Whensoever you came upon those in need, you gave them succor with no thought of personal gain. In summary, you have demonstrated all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. For reasons I cannot well explain, your every deed seems invariably to serve the general good, whether you mean it to or not. It is a happy knack, and one which speaks volume of your character. Yet for all your admirable qualities, it is your gift which intrigues me most. I speak of the visions you experience, visions like the one you had mere moments ago, if I am not mistaken. I can provide you with the means to understand them. An acquaintance of mine is blessed with the self-same talent, you see. If you so desire, I can introduce you to her. She and I fight for a common cause, a cause which would greatly benefit from your support. If you would agree to lend us your strength, we should be glad to do all within our power to aid you in your personal endeavors. Think of my offer a while. Should you decide to accept it, pray speak with Momodi. The proprietress of the quicksand is a close friend of an ally of ours. Inform her that you've been chosen by the scions of the Seventh Dawn, and she will tell you where to find us. Why can't you just right now? Why you gotta be so mysterious? Alright, Momodi. I am here on orders. Scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Hey, look, it's a fresh adventurer. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Don't just go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of the gentleman's woes with the women folk from time to time. Ha ha ha. But I don't get it. I don't get it. Ah, Ishi. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance for a fresh, off-the-carriage adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever have guessed you've been hard at it with giants in the dark. You're every ilm the adventurer Mione said you'd be, Ishi. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Oh, hey, it's that conjurer. So thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. Oh. My name is Ida. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Granadia we were in Granadia when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avery, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn till dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and sworn that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had the fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the woman you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I am inspired just as Avery once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin training anew. But I wanted to meet you first. to ask you your name. Ishi Coven River. I shan't forget. Thank you, Ishi Coven River. I pray that we meet again. Fare you well. Awkward. Adventuring be a cruel, bleeding business. Time was I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Thought it'd be a right pain in the ass looking after y'all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. And it goes double for you, Ishi. Oh, that's sweet of you to say. What did you say? You want to know about the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest then. Listen, Ishi, the Scions ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Okay. Though it seems like I wasn't told initially by Y'shtola for plot convenience. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise. I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on the other, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being Oldanian. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them, individuals like you, Ishi. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzean's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance and you'll be let in. You're a woman in demand, Ishi, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget about them as helped make you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. That's right, off we go. Let's warp. Okay, everybody, I think I'm gonna cut myself off here. You know, with all this world building and questing and dungeon runs that we've done, I think with the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, we're finally actually going to see some of the plot. So, looking forward to that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Leave me a like and a comment. And let me know what you're thinking so far. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, this is JHaubz signing out.